Sahith, in the context of everything on the line today, take us through your 18 holes.
Yeah, I was really nervous this morning. I had my best friend Roy with me this week, and it was cool kind of having him by my side. But I was nervous. I had a little bit of shakes warming up. I couldn't hold my hand still. I felt great mindset-wise, but just body-wise, I knew something big was on the line. And once I got a few shots, I birdied the first hole, which really settled the nerves. But that was a wild ride. I hit one fairway. I kept hitting it a foot in the rough. And then just like from there, this course is too firm. You can't even go up pins. And felt like I was hitting it to 60 feet and two putting all day. It was such a grind the last couple days. I think I'm dead last in the field in strokes gained off the tee by like 5. I mean, it's going to be funny looking at the stat, but that was such a grind, and I really left everything out there on the last 6 or 7 holes, whether I get in or not. Just happy how I handled myself for sure.
You've had some close calls this year,
Yeah.
a bit of heartbreak, a lot of elation,
Yeah.
lots of new experiences. With all of that, how much would it mean to you to make it to the Tour Championship?
Oh, it would mean everything. I think the validation of the season, and it's another step for me to feel like I really belong, because I still don't feel like I'm really there at the top of the game, and slowly building confidence every week. Whether it's a good or bad week, I feel like I've made a lot of progress, and it would mean the world to make the Tour Championship and stand along 29 of the other best golfers in the world.
Why do you think you don't quite belong yet?
Yeah, I don't know. I was just, even yesterday I was walking up 18, hit my 5-wood in the right rough, which is so standard there, and I turned to Carl. I was like, it's incredible how much better I can get, and how bad some part. I totally agree that some parts of my game have been incredible this year, but I just like playing with some of these guys. I mean, they're so good, and seeing different facets of their game that I feel like I can improve so much more in every area of the game, even the areas that I thought I was the strongest in. I played with Denny McCarthy yesterday, and the guy's got the best short game. One of the best short games I've ever seen. So playing with guys like that, I'm slowly building that confidence, but we'll see when I finally fully am there.
If this is it for you with a season,
Yeah.
how would you sum it up?
Yeah, it was a dream season. I mean, like I said, the fact that I'm even on the PGA Tour is pretty absurd. I had Roy to remind me that a lot this week, how cool PGA Tour lifestyle is, and how many people you can affect positively, and all that stuff. Just, what me and my family have worked so hard for, and just the fact that I had a full season, and my only expectation was really to keep my card, and obviously I've blown that out of the water, and no matter what happens, whether I get in or not, it's been a dream season, and I just can't wait to keep going on the journey.
You mentioned having nerves this morning. You've had a couple
Yeah.
of chances to win golf tournaments this year.
Yeah.
Was this a little strange for you? Did it feel
Yeah,
differently,
it did.
knowing that you probably can't win, but you still have so much at stake?
I did. I was joking. Like, I think I was in 30th to start the day. I was like, I'm in 30th place out of 70 people, and I'm nervous as if I'm, near the lead. It was definitely different, and it definitely felt like a tournament within a tournament. I mean, that putt on the last hole, it just felt so big. It nearly felt like some of the putts I had made coming down the stretch when I was near the lead there. But yeah, very similar feeling. It feels a little better to get some closure today. Whether or not I advance, I felt like I fully closed it. Didn't leave any shots out there the last 7 or 8 holes, whereas the other times I felt like obviously I have. So just having that closure is cool.
Do you find that type of nervousness fun as a competitor?
Yeah. It's what it's all about. I mean, the fact that you're even in that position to feel nerves is a good thing, And I think that's something I tell a lot of guys is like, hey, if you're nervous, that's such a good feeling. Like, imagine not being nervous. Then what are you doing, kind of thing. Obviously, there's a fine line between, serious nervousness and anxiety and, comfortability, and finding that line is tough. But yeah, it just, pressure is a privilege, and I sure felt that way today.
Any other questions? Yeah. Sorry. Can you tell us about the last 3 holes? And 16, you're in trouble there.
Yeah.
18, you're in trouble there. And then
Yeah.
17, you make a ridiculous putt. What were you feeling those last 3 holes?
Yeah, I was so frustrated this week. I definitely let go of some clubs in my swing, and I'm not too happy about that. But 16, it was my bread and butter, kind of the low stinger fade that I hit with the 3-iron all year, and just squirted right on me and hit a tree like 160 yards off the tee. And I was just so frustrated there. I was like, come on, this is the one chance. I still haven't hit a fairway to that point. So I caught a great line in the rough. I had like 220 or 210 or 220 to the hole. I was just trying to blast it over the green. And blasted it over the green. Had a tough lie, but knew it was an easy chip. So chipped it another 3 feet, which was great. And then I finally hit a fairway on 17. Best tee shot I've hit in a long time. I think I had like 70 yards in and hit a horrible pitch there. I was like, oh, great, I hit a fairway, and now I whiffed the wedge. But I just had a good feeling over that putt. I haven't really made any long putts this week, and it had a nice look to it, and I didn't have to hit it too hard because it was a touchdown hill. And it was just tracking the whole way. And I gave a pretty big fist pump, which I've been holding in for seems like over a month now. I can't remember the last time I fist pumped, so that was cool. And then 18, I don't know why I tried to hit a draw. My natural shot's a cut. Tried to draw the 5 wood, and it started 20 yards right of my target and then cut. So I hit it 50 right. Honestly, a great break that I was in the trampled down area just so I could slice it up near the green. I would have been happy with hitting it long left of the green or 50 yards left, but it came out really nice, and it was like a low slice, and honestly, probably a good break that it stayed where it did. I thought it could have been on the green, but after that, it felt fitting that I felt very comfortable that I'd get it up and down. I didn't know how I would, but the fact that it was left to the strongest part, or what I feel is the strongest part of my game, was fitting. So hit a decent chip. I was nervous on that for sure, but left myself an easy putt, and it was really satisfying to hit my line on that one.
And then on 18, I noticed afterwards, you looking into the crowd. Were you looking at for your dad or your friends and family, or just the fans?
Yeah.
Or just soaking up the moment?
Yeah, I was just kind of soaking up the moment. Took a glance. I knew exactly where my dad and cousin and Roy were, and rest of the friends that came out to support me. But just kind of taking it in, and it just felt like I had no breathing room at all that back nine. I was just squeezing every shot I could out of that. So finally kind of relaxed after that putt went in.
Thank you.
What do you do for the next 2 hours?
Sit inside and watch, just chat, try and keep it chill, have a Diet Coke, get some caffeine. Yeah.
Thanks, man. Great play.
Thanks, guys.